I always tell people to talk to a doctor, a medical doctor, if they have any questions about the safety, the efficacy of the COVID vaccines, or any questions about COVID itself. But I have to amend that statement now. There is one medical doctor that you should never take COVID-19 advice from, and that is Dr. Representative Ronny Jackson, the man who served as the White House physician for both Barack Obama and Donald Trump. This past weekend, after news of the Omicron variant went widespread, Jackson takes to Twitter and says this: "Here comes the MEV, the midterm election variant. They need a reason to push unsolicited nationwide mail-in ballots. Democrats will do anything to cheat during an election, but we're not going to let them." Ronny Jackson went to medical school. Ronny Jackson did a residency. Ronny Jackson was a practicing physician, but once he got political ambitions, he decided to become a complete and total moron. The Omicron variant is not an attempt by Democrats to steal any election. It was first sequenced in South Africa. It has now been identified in a couple African countries, a couple Asian countries, and of course, several European countries. This is a very real thing. The Democrats didn't cook this up. They didn't scheme with all these other countries around the globe, and of course, South African scientists, to come up with this Omicron variant at just the right time to push for mail-in ballots to steal the 2022 midterms. It takes, I don't even know how much brain rot for somebody to come up with an idiotic conspiracy theory like this. And here's the kicker: Ronny Jackson isn't the only Republican out there pushing this idiotic conspiracy now. Fox and Friends on the weekend suggested this was the Democrats' ploy to steal the election through mail-in ballots. And for the record, while we're on the subject, let's talk about mail-in ballots. How about we talk about the fact that 52% of the ballot applications in the state of Georgia for mail-in ballots were rejected, thanks to their new voter suppression law. Other states have passed similar laws. So if Democrats wanted to steal the election with mail-in voting, Republicans have already made sure that really nobody is going to get to vote by mail this year. So I don't know exactly what they're talking about, not to mention the fact that mail-in voting has been proven, as it was in 2020, to be absolutely just as safe as in-person voting. There's signature verifications. There are safety checks in place to make sure that there is not widespread fraud. And of course, the few cases of fraud that were found, most of them, with the exception of one, were all found to be Trump supporters trying to vote twice. So better luck next time, Ronny Jackson, on your idiotic talking points, because everything that is available right now on both the safety of mail-in ballots and, of course, COVID-19 variants is proving you wrong.